What's up everybody, thank you for joining us for another video, another review. This time we are staying at Wilderness Village Resort again, but this time in a cabin. So we have made a previous video from the Wilderness Village Resort and we just love it here. We would normally come camping here. We've got another one coming in August, which we're looking forward to, but I wanted to kind of just give it a little review and a show of what the cabins look like. I mean, there are different sized cabins, but the cabin we stayed in is a 2-bedroom cabin. Because we arrived after the offices closed, we couldn't physically register at this point, so we had to come to the intercom, directly to the intercom, and just speak to somebody from there, and they would let us in. Obviously, you tell them which cabin you're staying in, name and surname, you know, the standard things, and they will check and they'll let you in if you're confirmed. So just showing a quick little drive there to the first cabin, literally the first one that you arrive at. But yeah, enjoy the video, enjoy the drive, and we hope that you enjoy it as much as what we did. You'll have noticed there was a board that said cabins to the left, so this will be the direction that you'll drive towards the cabin. Cabin we stayed in was cabin number 1, which is the one that was on the right hand side, and you would have seen some wood piles there kind of right next to the cabin. And if you haven't stayed at Wilderness Village Resort, that wood is for free for campers and for people that stay at the cabin, which is awesome. It's lovely making a fire and knowing that there is wood to use during the evening and not running out. So as you'll see, the site's very clean as you get there. There's a nice specific area where you can sit for your fire pit for the evening, during the day, whatever you choose. That's the wood that I was referring to. There's a lot of wood there that you can collect. Some people use their truck just to get all of that. Would use a little wagon that we just fill up, and yeah. So I'm gonna walk through the cabin, just give a little bit of a walkthrough while we're having a look. There's the key that they actually leave inside the cabin for you for when in our case we weren't able to register yet. We did it the next morning, but I'm gonna do a little walkthrough of the cabin, and while we're here I'll just explain. The one that we stayed in was cabin 1. There was it's a 2-bedroom, can sleep 6, so obviously 2 in each bedroom. And you'll see now, once I've tried to show the TV, you'll see on the right hand side there is essentially a sleeper couch which can pop open and sleep 2 there as well, so you can sleep a total of 6. This is exactly what you need if you just want to do a little getaway. Is a little dining room table you can sit at and eat at, sit and watch TV. This is the water tank, and so yeah, so the 2 bedrooms, then there's a bathroom with a shower, basin, and they give ample towels, which is, I mean, that's pretty awesome. So this is the main bedroom. On the left here is the furnace. So there's a furnace in the main bedroom, and there's a furnace in the, I guess you could say, in the dining room area. And yeah, they work great during the colder times. But I'm going to do a little walkthrough and let you guys see kind of what it looks like. You'll see as I look through the window over here to the right hand side, you can see, well, literally right in front of us are the 2 cabins, but to the, I guess you could say, to the front of the other cabin, they only have their little deck and they don't have essentially the bonfire area. So I found that cabin 1 was actually really nice in terms of the privacy that it gave, because where we were sitting we couldn't see where the other people's bonfire was, and that gave a lot of privacy. So this cabin was actually really great. It was nice for privacy. It was right by the wood. Something I'll show a little bit later on is the barbecue. So when we got there, normally they have a barbecue there and you just need to bring your own propane gas. And there wasn't a barbecue. So when I found one of the guys that patrol around the cabin, I mentioned it to him, and they actually bought us a brand spanking new one, never used before. So everybody here is very friendly, very helpful. And while I'm busy going through the kitchen over here, you'll see that it has the standard amenities that you need. I mean, it's got your cutlery, it's got your knives, forks, plates, cups. The cups, I will say, were a little bit small, but that could just be a me thing, because I love having a decent sized cup for coffee, but it's enough. It gives everything that you need. You don't actually have to go there and bring anything with other than yourself and your family and food and whatever else it is that you want to bring with. But for the amenities, everything is here that you need. Alright, so walking out here into the outside, as you can see, it is clean, it's well put together. They give a nice little camping table that you can sit there, ample space. There's a lot of trees. We actually played a little bit of hide and go seek with the kids towards the last day that we're here. But as you can see, there's a nice gap between us and the next cabin. And then that one further there at the back is, I believe it was cabin 11, which was a decent sized one as well. But just to give you kind of a view of the whole front before we got everything set up like this. Now we've got a little fire set up, we've got our camping chairs put there, and I just kind of wanted to show how from the top view it's almost like there's a nice little circle around, which is pretty much the same at most of the campsites that we've stayed at here. And this is pretty much the cabin. So this was actually the barbecue I was referring to. They brought a brand spanking new one, never been used before. So that was actually very nice of them to do that, which we really appreciated. So personally, we love fires. We love setting it up. So what I was trying to show here is that there's actually a nice little dog park. I call it a dog park, but you can have your dogs running through there. I believe they are allowed to be off leash. And nice little open space for them to run through. We personally don't have a dog that we bring through, but we have seen people doing it. There's a nice little camping table in there. It's awesome. And within it, there are a lot of amenities that I think most campgrounds don't generally have. So in this instance, you've got your showers, you've got showers, bathroom, pretty much everything you need. And this is not token based. So I got my wife to walk through, obviously, into the women's side just to give an idea of what's in here. The men's actually looks pretty much the same. They've got the standard showers, they've got your cubicles for you to go to the bathroom, all of that. But again, like I said, the showers are not token based like there are a lot of the other places, so it's part of the price that you pay to stay here, which I really appreciate. It's awesome. You actually have the choice. If you go camping, a lot of people, for example, prefer to rather use the showers that are there instead of using the ones in their campers or their trailers, which totally makes sense. They've always been clean. I've never seen this bathroom, men or, well, I can't say for the women, but as you can see, they're clean. But from the men's perspective, they've always been clean. There's never been issues at all with the bathrooms. They've got family shower rooms, which is also great. So it also helps with disabilities and so on, as you can see, which I think is great. This is nice if you as a family also wants to communicate. There's a changing table for the little ones. Great space. It's actually very nice that they do cater for this. So this was awesome. I just wanted to give a few shots of the fires. I just love playing around with it, slowing the fires down. There's something about fire and the sound of the crackling of wood that to me is just so soothing and calming. So I did a few shots of those. This over here is the office. Very friendly people. They've been inside. They've got, a couple of little amenities. They've got hoodies, they've got hats. They've got branding for wilderness. They've got a couple of interesting little things. Like I said, they've got cups there, and this over here is the little entertainment area for the kids, for them to play there. It's actually a nice little space, very interesting. So this is the office area that you would generally come and check in at normally when you are as a camper. This over here is the Grizzly Greens. So this is where the mini golf is. And I like the little touches that they had here. This was just like a little in loving memory, which I think is always a nice touch that I see in a lot of places. So that was actually very nice. But if you have a look, this is, as I mentioned, the mini golf. Looks like they look after the place. They definitely take care of their property, and they look after everything, make sure everything's in good standing order. I just wanted to kind of show the space that is around it. Very clean, very open. I absolutely love it over here. So I will do a few little shots of the mini golf. There are some cool little touches that they add there, like they've got these little construction vehicles and things in between, kind of as obstacles really, but I think it's an awesome little touch. I'd like to thank the Wilderness Village Resort for sponsoring this video, and there's something I wanted to bring up that I don't think a lot of people actually really realize, is that they actually have a membership. So as you can see, they are debt-free and are 100% member-owned, and that not many other RV resorts can actually say the same. So some of the things I'd like to run through is within the membership highlights, there are the basically the fun activities that they have. So scrolling down, we're going to have a look at some of the things like the seasonal group activities, which include the fun shack, farmers markets, barbecues, sports activities, pub nights. There is so much that they offer outside of the hot tubs and the scenic golf, which is just a few minutes away, as well as fishing and boat lakes. The membership at the Wilderness Village Resort also includes things like your year-round access to the resort for up to 180 nights of camping, which includes the site fees. There's 12 months year-round RV storage, and that's for the use of all the pools and hot tubs, and there is firewood. So within these, I'd encourage you to go through it, have a look at the general membership information. As you can see, there are two types of memberships that are offered, which is the full shared or full shareholding, the season pass, which is short term, and I would suggest that you just have a look at it. The full sharehold membership has 180 nights. The season has 154 nights. Out of all of this, there are optional services like these for the RV towing, the septic tanks, and if you scroll down further, you can actually see that it specifies here that the Wilderness Village Resort does not currently, you don't have to make reservations when you come through. You have a gate cards, and arrangements need to be made for any of the optional services that are performed, like the towing and on-site septic pumping and so on forth. I would encourage you guys to come through, have a look at the membership. It is something that I think is something that I think a lot of people would enjoy, and if you love camping here, this would be perfect for you. Right, so as I was talking about the RV storage, this over here is an example of what they have. So all of these that are here are members that are storing their trailers that can be stored the year round, and I think this on its own is one great part of the membership. Personally, it's always nice to know that you can actually store your RV there, and it's right by the campground that you just love camping with. I just wanted to add a few cool little screen captures that I did of our camping over there. This over here is the BMX track. I wanted to just show some of the things that are here that I do feel a lot of people most likely don't realize that there is. So there's the BMX track. There are little areas like for volleyball. You'll see there in the background, zooming in, is for some baseball. There's a lot over here that the Wilderness Village Resort actually offers for not just the parents, but for the kids, the entire family. So I think you guys must definitely, whenever you do come here, if you do come here, just explore a little bit, have a look around. They're actually busy building a brand new kids playground. While we were over here, we had a chat with some of the people, and they actually mentioned that, and we saw it ourselves. I did not capture it because they already broke everything down, and I was told that they are building something great, bigger and better. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and I truly hope that you guys would just come through and camp for a few nights and just experience it. It really is a great campground, and there's not many that are like it. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, and we hope to see you in the next one. All right, peace, love, and mercy. Ciao, ciao.